Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Anyways, let's do a thing. I did get my rack plumber today, which is cool. So this little guy right here has a Cat 6 Ethernet cable, and it's going all the way to this little guy right here. And so all 8 of those jacks just connect through, and they're passive. And so you can do whatever. You can route audio, you can route signals, you can do all kinds of things. So, kind of cool. Francisco! Man, I don't know, man. The streams this weekend are looking pretty grim. They have a full carnival set up out in front of this building, like with rides and everything. It's madness. Which again, they do that every year. It's not like this is a new thing for me, but no, because the right side is closer to this. Really, the main reason I wanted that thing was, yeah, either to put this thing central and use it specifically for bringing signal like from here from my external stuff to like the mixer. But honestly, that's easy because I have a built-in mixer, right? So I had enough modules left over from my original Tex Mix setup. Oh yeah, well it won't reach that far. I need to get a longer cable set. And then honestly, I was thinking of getting a second pair and putting like one up here and one like you know way down like way down yonder, just to go like from there to there, which would be cool. But I don't know. I still have a lot of one U space. I mean, this entire 160 HP plus another, probably, I don't know, what is that, 20, 30, 35, something like that, HP in the bottom row. So, like, I keep thinking, what should I do with that? There's a lot more one U stuff than there was even like a year ago. So, like, potential for some niftiness, I think. But no, we'll see. That's long distance. It's long distance in the future. Long distance, run around. Yeah, you can get things that do that. I think they only take up to like 4 HP or something. Um, but I don't really have a lot that would fit that, to be honest. So I have plenty of sequencing and pattern generation and like holy shit. Like I kind of took stock. And I was like, just even in the main case, I have all right, obviously Turing machine, um, gamut repetitor, dot sequencer, constellation, vector, melodizer, the sig, the Behringer sequencer, the probabilistic generator, like all this stuff generating patterns and gates and stuff. And over here we have obviously second vector, but there's not much more than that. Um, so rhythmically speaking, you know, this is not a standalone system. That's kind of my thinking. Like maybe it shouldn't be. Maybe I should just ignore that voice in my mind going, "You should make it so you can take it with you and just its own system," which would be cool. I gotta say, because I'm gonna take it to school and stuff like that, and have a bunch of 13-year-olds go, "Cool, I'm gonna go on TikTok now." Let's pick a key. How about D minor, the saddest of all keys? I was thinking something more along the lines of like You know, like ambient techno. Something with like a little bit of a drive to it, maybe? Like, I don't know. Okay. You know, something with a little. Okay. Dude, when the decay is up on that particular model, it just goes kind of ham, doesn't it? What the fuck is this? No, no, no. I'm not gonna. It's like my doctor's office or something. I don't know what's going on. So I was thinking, like, kind of. Let's go. I want to go kind of simple and just maybe take a couple of chords, like super, super generic. Um, do I have? No, I don't. Okay, I did not. I didn't clear patterns. It's craziness. I don't think I had anything in this one. So, all right. Um, so that's easy enough to do. Anyways, let's get something wired up. Like, does this guy need his own effects or anything? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's basically going to kind of be almost like a pad. Do need to boost gain, always. Alright. And then... Okay, so then here's the question. What chords? What chords? I mean, one could use... We're in D minor, right? That's kind of nice. Just like one flat six, one minor five, kind of a constantly recurring sort of thing. Let's see if they left a voicemail. Did you guys leave a voicemail or are you just being goofballs? I don't know what actual number this is. Do you have so many doctor's things going? I have a colonoscopy on Thursday. Woo! So like there's that. There's like all the stuff with my dad, and I'm kind of like main contact person, and I swear to God, it's like a full-time job just dealing with doctors for the last 2 weeks. So hopefully that'll be done soon. Um, okay. So let's think about this here. Now we could do this. We could do this as independent sort of things. We could also do this with subsequences. I think I want to do this independent. So I'm gonna bring this guy down. Let's just go here like a four note pattern in like whole notes. and I may have to adjust tempo from there. But then I want to do voicings that are kind of specific because, so for example, this first one is going to go F, A, and D, which is a D minor in first inversion. Okay. Um, and that's going to be different. So F to A is 3/2 steps. And then it's going to go D, which that's F to D. So you got to actually add all of them. So F to C would be 7, F to D is 9. Okay. And then this one's going to be F B flat, which is 5/2 steps and 9 for the D on top. And then we'll go back again, 3 and 9. And then this one is going to be we're going to bring this up to A, C, and E. Just basic. Thank you. Okay, I think slowing this down by half. And there's multiple ways to do that. You could go into like step length. I could just go step length 2 for each one of these. That would be okay. I don't like that gap. And it seems like it's kind of a fast attack, but it's, I don't know. So this is going to be kind of the bedrock for everything else. Aggressive resonance on that one. Okay, so if this is our bedrock, what bass? I'm thinking here. I don't know if I want to go with like either like the simplest rhythm possible, like just an eighth note, just like dun 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 dun, you know, go like Berlin style kind of a thing, or you go sparse. Hmm. 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 Well, we could try it both ways. That's easy enough. As a matter of fact, let's see here. What I really need to do is... now, I can simplify this a lot. Pardon me, excuse me. Could simplify this quite a bit. And we could repeat each step twice, so that it's basically just going to be like the most basic thing ever. But I think for this, let's absolutely go with the Oscar Trio. Because the Oscar Trio makes happy bass. It makes lovely, thick, disgustingly thick bass. Inappropriately thick. Bro, get that bass out of here. You're threatening my manhood with your bass. Get it out of here, you crazy person. Okay, my other question is... I don't even know if this is in tune because... Oh, it is. Okay, good. This oscillator is funky like that. Ah, see, now it's not in tune. There we go. I tend to tune everything a little sharp because that matches my Rhodes. My Rhodes is like... It's like 2 cents sharp, kind of across the board. That's the waveform. This is the number of... Turn that all the way up. And that all the way up. Okay, that ought to do it. This guy kind of wants a lovely, flexible, weird envelope. Right? That'd be a lovely thing to put a sequence into the filter. Just thought about this. You know, here's how to make a really, really quick sequence. Use the SIG, right? So I'm gonna do like literally one note. Put one note on here, and I'm gonna turn on 16, turn everything, all the rhythms down. I'm gonna turn eighth notes up all the way, right? I want a decent range, so I'm going to take my bottom, let's say bottom 3 octaves, right? Okay. And then let it just generate for a while. And take the CV out, and then we'll go into the future. No. Okay, why are you guys not synchronized? How come you're like, you're doing your thing and you're doing your thing and you're like not at the same time? That's better. loop this guy, right? And we set up our loop for... How many is 16 events on this thing? Is this just like 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? Yeah, that's 16 right there. That's not acceptable. Terrible snare sound. Oh my god, that's the worst snare sound. That's even worse. That's not even a snare. Where are my snare drums? How about a snare drum that sounds like a snare drum? Like, not like, hi, I'm an 808 again. Or in this case, I'm some strange mutant hybrid between a snare drum and hand clap. Huh? That's okay. A little higher, a little more decay. And I actually like the kick. I think it's good. It's good for this. Okay. Peachy. Peachy, fine and dandy for now. Let's build it some more here. And the voicemail's finally in. Hooray. What do we got? Hopefully it's nothing horrible. It's probably a reminder. It's probably like, hey, don't forget your colonoscopy coming up. Don't forget, we've got a date to look up your butt. Don't forget. Oh, what do we want to do with this? We could wrangle the R bar into shape with some interesting stuff. That's always a fun thing. Let's do that. But I want to use piano, like real, acoustic piano, that kind of thing. Um, which means piano tech. I mean, I don't have an acoustic piano here. I don't even have an acoustic piano. At some point, I will. Probably not, actually. I do want to get a really nice digital, like with speakers in it, that is, you know, like, hey, here's a really good instrument for you to play. And it won't go out of tune, ever. Oh, yeah. Where are my favorites? I think yeah, boom, there it is. See? Smart guy. I actually favorited Piano Tech, so all you have to do. Yeah, huh? Nice. Y'all can't hear that, but now you can. What is AI viewers? What does that even mean? Does that mean that your viewers are artificial intelligences? Like what? What are you even marketing? What? Just learn something, man. It's so weird. Um, it's annoying. The Hydrasynth doesn't send arpeggio data over MIDI. So if I turn on the arpeggiator, I don't think it works. No, it doesn't do anything. It's really stupid. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure my System 8 does that. Mm-hmm. All right, so I just need my special cable. It's very special. Although I will say it wouldn't make sense. It would make sense to put this into a minor or a mono kind of a thing. Yeah, so you can do a mono mix. Much better. Testing the recording level, trying to get the highest it can. I'm going to unplug my microphone now. That way it won't come up with the background. Yep. It's just a reminder. Okay. Have you ever been in a position in your life where the phone ringing gives you anxiety? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it all. Okay. And can we get a couple of nice, happy matching cables? Is that possible? No. Dink dink. Dink dink. Alright, those guys. Okay. So, obviously, step one. We drive the playhead. Kind of a medium speed LFO kind of thing. And actually, I want to make sure that it doesn't hit this first part. Because sometimes you hear the button click. Probably not so much on this because I'm plugged in direct. But if you're using the microphone, you definitely get that. So you're going to make sure you keep this from going all the way to the front. Dude, you the man. Which means I probably literally will poke around for like 1 minute and I'll find it and I'll be like, oh, okay, here. But good to know. I'll poke around on my own time. Because that would be convenient as hell, like this. Just going flat and let it randomize play notes, I don't care. Just like ding 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 ding. Just gimme. Okay, so what do we use to control this thing? That is the question. We can do the old part 6 thing. Which would be pretty easy. So what we want to do is go C3, C4, maybe like G3, G4? This is the higher of the D minors. It just sounds like shit, doesn't it? It's just like totally distorted and pretty gross. I'm gonna re-record all of these. Maybe. Well, it's part of my constant problem with gain staging and stuff ever since I changed my setup over to here. Like, this thing did not used to do this. I would record something and instantaneously it would sound good. And like, now it's 90% of the time it's distorted. And I don't understand why. Like, I look at the little light. It's the normal thing. It's doing its thing. It's where I set it normally. It's just, oh, now I'm going to just clip every time. And it fucking bums me out, man. Same with the Stardust, and I just don't get it. I'm like, it's y'all coming from the same place. Admittedly, you're not coming from a super pure source. You're coming from an AKG headphone amp, which is not amazing. But like, it's not that bad. I mean, I'm listening to it right now. So why? Yeah, so annoying. Okay, let's put it on. Let's put it on the Steinway mono once again here. And try to tweak this a little bit closer to good. Knocking shit over. Well, that was easy. There. All right. Oops. Messed it up. Okay, well, that already sounds better, at least. So that's okay. Much better. Much better. Sounds like it's in tune, also. Excelente. Excelente! Es muy bueno! Oh, hey, Jason. Yeah, I got my rack plumbers. They're nice. They're nifty. I had to pull the little sloths up. But that's okay. I'm like, geez, how come it's not working? Maybe you should hook a cable to it. You bucket head. Cable not long enough, goddammit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If I don't also get triple sloths for the other case, because I might. There's still plenty of, dross over here that like the subharmonicon, that does not need to be rack mounted. So I feel like in the future, over the next maybe year or so, this could be turned into an independent system. That could be kind of badass, Kind of contemplating what to do with this. It's lovely and all. It would be really cool. We don't need that, because that's awfully long. We'll put in an 8-measure envelope. Basic bitch rise and fall envelope. Maybe. I might do more of a swell. Now we got choices of what to put this into. Okay, let's test it. Here goes. Hey, Tachyon. Here we go. Envelope output going into connection number 1 on the rack plumber, right? Isn't that number 1? Yeah. Okay. And then connection number 1 on the rack plumber over here. Oh, wait, no. See, it's coming into the second one, showing that there's a signal there. So it actually did its thing. It made a little light. All right, so if I hit stop, okay, how come I hit go and re-trigger? What's that? you should have triggered. What? What? Okay, that's fucking weird. It should be set to 8 whole notes. It is. It's set to 8 whole notes. Usually that means like you push go and it fires off. Should be right here. Nothing. Dude, the fuck's going on? Like, I can see it triggering though. It should be coming. It should be triggering as soon as I start PAMs. It should just go pew and send out a trigger. And it's like, no, I don't wanna. It's really weird. This one's doing the same thing. Like, am I crazy in thinking that this should just work? Right? Right? I don't understand. I'm so baffled. Let's do at least a thing here and set up a little bit of a reset. Here, how about an 8-beat? Okay. Okay, wait, what? Now it's working? Now it's working. No, I'm not crazy. Something goofy happened. I think it's the Zadar. That was right on cue. So now if we reverse it, it should also just be right on cue. Like, it wasn't even getting triggered before. There was nothing. And then that was making me triggered. Huh? Hey, Modern. Yeah, I got my compass and I got my rack plumber modules today, actually. What? What? Oh. I think this is because what the vector sends out is not a trigger. It's a gate. What's fucking weird about that is that, like, what? What? Okay. Why that doesn't make any sense? Because you're still getting the leading edge of a wave, and you should trigger. The other thing would be that when I use the same actual trigger outputs for my white noise sweeps, always comes from those same jacks. And they work perfectly fine. The only thing that's different is that I have my Zadar reversed. That's the only difference. Why would that matter? Now, if it's back to normal, it works perfectly fine. If I reverse it, nothing. When I hit stop, it triggers. What? Bro, that's a Zadar bug right there. What happens if I put it in channel B? Here, let's try it in a different channel. No, it's not this. It's literally the Zadar doing strange things. The rack plumber is only on the output. So if there was something weird with that, the problem is coming from either the trigger or how the Zadar is handling it. Okay, that one was fine. Now if I reverse it, nothing. Nothing. It should go flip, but now when I turn PAMs off, it triggers. What? Okay. We're sorry. You are unable to trigger a reverse envelope. Please do something different. That's fucking weird, man. Okay, I'm gonna try it down here too. I'm gonna see if it does the same exact thing. On this Zadar, if I go to A, and if I hit my button here, we should see a trigger. Pew! Yep, there it is. I'm gonna hit stop. I'm gonna reverse it. We should still see a trigger. Oh, that one worked. This one didn't. Huh. Well, I may have to see into updating this thing then. Maybe there's a firmware update that changed that. Now I can actually make my way around it. It's not a big deal. It's just unexpected, and it wasn't behaving like it should have. Honestly, what I really wanted was more of a swell, maybe up and down. So if we did like something like that, but longer. Yeah, it may be a firmware rev. That's really nice, right there. Oh, we're out of sync again. Motherfucker. I guess what I need to do also is... Well, no. I don't like sending a reset to the... try it. Why not? See if it behaves normally. Or does it start to freak out? It goes into this bar mode, and you're like, bar mode? How about just call it a reset? And see, it's not reset. Now it is. Okay, that actually worked. I saw it. It hit the reset command. Yeah. Okay, let's slow this envelope down a little bit though. Make it a little bit more. And maybe we'll put it every 4 measures. Why did that sound like a B flat chord when it was playing a D chord? Nobody knows. Yeah. It makes no sense, dude. Okay, we want to go trigger 5. 2. Ready, here we go. Okay, it's still not really synchronized fully, but that's okay. I want to add some more stuff onto this. I just kind of want to build everything slowly build it. Yeah, that's it. That's really, dude. That's just a mystery. I don't understand it. What else can we throw in here? We could throw in some interesting environmental sound effects. I always enjoy those. There's something very menacing about slowed down birds when they're like, like Jesus Christ, that was a robin. No, no, it was a pterodactyl. Good times. We could get this from. Actually, this would be interesting. I'll use that. I've got this. I've talked about it before. This environmental instrument. It's called the Aura 7. It's pretty neat. Yeah, cinematic atmosphere. It's got like sampled environment sounds and like filters and synth and stuff, and it's just a weird, unique blend for an instrument, and I dig it. Okay. Now, the only thing I don't like is that it's using samples, and they're not the finest quality. And so when you slow them down, they get this lo-fi grainy sound to them that is, I don't know, it's really not that pleasant to me. So I'm thinking maybe. Problem is that that doesn't sound like the key of D at all. It's just kind of weird. It's playing a G. So that ought to do it. Good. We may come back to that later. We still have the Stardust also. Um, and tape loops are nifty. That's right. They're nifty. Yeah, it occurs to me. A couple of things occur to me. I think that Zadar is my oldest one, and I don't think I've ever updated it. I've had that one for a long time, and I used to have to run this through a gate to trigger converter. Remember that. But for some reason, it still works with the white noise sweep, but that's not a backwards envelope. So something getting goofy there. Very weird. Let's see here. Oh, the first thing we need to do. I'm thinking we give this guy his own special reverb. Maybe we go into the zverb. And then this can just easily be hooked straight to the mixer from there, so doesn't even need externals or anything like that. We can listen to it. It's like, okay. That's kind of there. Yeah, there we go. And it gets that grungy. And honestly, I'm going to mix it 100% wet with a lowish amount of time and a filter, just a roll off, just a high, low pass, so that it's just an ambience, you know. So there's one thing more. Yeah, Moo, you are correct. That is the one that the power jack fell out. The front fell off. Oh shit. Front fell off. One of the greatest memes. Will these shorter guys fit all the way to the Zadar? I don't think they do. Oh yeah, they do easily. Okay. Good. We'll snake them through the back. But they won't get to the mixer. Let's go like the low pass variant. Slorp. And we'll build us a blob of goo. Well, let's go like that kind of thing. Yeah, I wonder if I can just like look that up. If I just like push and or hold a button or some sort of thing. I know there's a way to get into that, like firmware mode and stuff like that, so I'm not going to worry about it now. But yeah, that's got to go on my mental list. What we put into goo. See if that's enough. Every time, I just grin because it just sounds so damn cool. Give it a little resonance. Hey, Jim. I'm waiting for the pitch shifting to kick in here, and it's kind of not. Okay, well, this guy absolutely needs... In fact, here, let's do a thing here. Let's run the north output of the joystick into the gold trace. I don't know why I say trace. I'm going to blame DivKid. DivKid! Nice! Okay, one thing I wish this joystick had, and I'm a little bit annoyed about, and I'm going to see if I can't change it. I wish it didn't have a center, like, spring. I wish it didn't return. You know what I mean? Like, it should just be like... Yeah, maybe... I wonder, because it is pretty squishy, pretty springy. So yeah, there's 4 little screws with a retention plate on the front. So I wonder if like you pull that and pull off the boot. I'm gonna email Manu and ask him before I go in there poking around and yanking stuff hither and thither. But yeah, that's on my mental to-do list at some point. I didn't even think about that because I've never had a joystick as a controller before, right? But it just makes such obvious logical sense that I'm like, I think the planar is like that. You just move it and it stays. It's not a center return kind of a thing. So then let's give that same filtering over to this. Bonk. So now with these two, god damn it, it's still a little bit sharp, and that's going to totally annoy me. There's no fine tune, it snaps. Damn. What does it have to do? There it goes. Now, the high frequencies are still slipping through the filter because they're, you know, double the frequency. All right. More on those guys later. I feel like I'm patching really slowly tonight. Mayhap I am. We need more synths. More synths. Yeah, there is no manual for the compass. There's like a build guide, which, dude, should have just gotten off my ass and built one. But that's okay. Give the man a little extra money. It was very reasonable. I mean, it was like under $200 to get it shipped from Spain, built. Like, that's a price worthwhile. Do you notice that Bifaco Tesseract thing, that ARC system? Interesting. Not my bag because it's basically like a computer, or almost like having an MPC inside your modular. But man, a lot of people are going to be hip on that. If it's well made and it works really good, dude. I'm guessing Manu from Tesseract is a good programmer. Let's do a thing here first. Let's do a much more complex waveform than I typically use. And we'll go into the Eon Procyon filter here. Guys, why didn't you put Procyon in big letters at the top? And then we'll put this dude into Cosmic Debris. I do have to say that all the little LFOs that just tweak up and down all the time in here are very pleasing to look at. Just happy little red and green LEDs, just being happy. Yeah, yeah, dude. Even in the stonk, I mean, the stonk has uh, all of the features. Like, come on, and that's all like firmware coded, you know. There's no screen on it. It's just like got a built-in looper and a reverb and like all of the things in a joystick. But I can see like if you had a small case, having a joystick controller that's also like your end of chain reverb for like ambient stuff maybe be kind of cool, you know. I don't know if have you seen that guy on YouTube? I forget the channel name, and but every day he just does like an ambient for relaxation stream, and it's just like a small system shot from overhead with like an R bar and a few things in it, like that kind of a thing. That'd be perfect. Um, anyways, we should send notes to this thing. Yeah, I was looking at the Vinia considerately, like just kind of like, hmm. Mm, okay, we still need to send parts, and we need to send an envelope, and we need to, you know, do all of the things. All of the things. Damn it. Itty bitty green guy. There you go. Now you got some notes. Now you're doing your D thing. Good job. Zadar just explodes. Poof. Smoke comes out. Nah, man, that Zadar's been a tank. I've never had an issue with it, except when the front fell off. Oh, so you're going to take a trigger on a reverse envelope, but the other one won't. I see how it is. These triggers are different. These are not triggers. Like I said, these are gates. And I think that's all the difference right there. Okay. All right. Propose a thing. That we fully generate a randomized melody with these notes. Oh, lest I forget, we need to modulate the ever-loving crap out of this guy. First of all, let's do PWM. Oh, lovely. Actually, no. Let's do PWM with something else. Like perhaps... Let's go the QVL. Let me switch this guy out to a regular old triangle wave. And put the shape on 50 so that it's just an equal thing. Turn the rate down a little bit. There we go. Now that's happy. It's a little much because it was getting into that that zero phase, or that 180 degree cancellation thing, you know, it's not a good thing. Then we'll put a really slow one in the wavetable morph. Okay. Alright, now, with chaos stuff, number one, we can give this an octave subsequence. And we can make it random. And then stick it on quarter notes. So, like, basically then, let's put 3 steps out of 8 up an octave. Okay. Now, I also want to do a blanket probability, let's say 50% of it just resting. Okay. Or, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking, what's the types that we can do? Can we do something like make the step last longer? I think so. How we do? Not that. These are all transpose functions. We can tie. We can tie to the next one. I guess that would do her, right? So if we put like a kind of a blanket chance, let's say 33%. And then put sustain into this envelope. Alright, let's change shapes. Let's get it to one of the D's. Little resonance. How about a lot of resonance and then it'll kill us? It's got that MS-20 resonance in it with like feedback and stuff. Um, One last final touch. A cable that's too short. FM. Just a little bit. Alright, put that away. What else we got? I don't know how this is going to even sound. I haven't the slightest idea. Let's see here. Maybe like one obligatory 16th note part. Maybe. Probably good idea. Dude, is it supposed to be stupid again tomorrow? Oh, shit. I have a lesson in the morning. Damn it. Damn. Damn. I think it is supposed to be stupid again tomorrow. And by stupid, I mean like 4,000 degrees outside. It's actually not that bad. I was out for a while today. It was, yeah, it was horrible. Fucking AT&T guy came to my house offering, they're putting fiber all through our neighborhood and stuff. And that dude just looked miserable. Like, dude, don't spend any more time here. Not interested. Actually, we can use pizza for this, which would be kind of nice. Because we can make a really short envelope internal. You know. I used to have a moon phase. I was not a fan of it at the time. Yeah, dude, I had a moon phase. I sold it to Francisco. Because at the heart of it, you know, I was looking for like I was younger and stupider. I don't know if I should have sold that or not. I mean, it's fine, you know. I'm not regretting it, but it was not a horrible filter, you know. Uh, that guy, and then this is already on, and you are thing with stuff. All we need is part. Nice. And we're going to go 100% probability of that guy going down to the D. And this guy, 100% probability of transposing up to a random place, but only on the 4. I want to keep it simple, but you get that simple tone, but then you use the index mod, which applies the envelope to the FM index. So then you get that little attack, and now it's like turned into a xylophone. Hi, Iris. Ooh, that was cool. Okay, I'm looking for something. I am looking for... I don't know if I'm going to find anything at all. I doubt I will. Yeah, no way. How about something cool from Prince of Darkness? Let's find some cool dialogue. There's all music everywhere. That would be cool. Okay, that means, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to plug in my cables and put something into the Stardust. I want it to sound really like, kind of like distorted and radio-ish. So honestly, the content doesn't matter a whole lot. But I don't want any music in the background. Like, good luck with that. You know, because it's a John Carpenter movie. Okay, perfect. Let's hope it recorded in the right place. I think I still had it in clocked mode, and sometimes it behaves like a little asshole if it's in clock mode. So, but it said, it said it was recording. It told me. So, I mean, um, I'm like, we don't really have to filter this thing. Although, I might anyways, just to kind of get a little bit of natural grit out of it. Am I going to have strange phase issues if I go into a mono filter? Two different inputs. Shouldn't. I mean, it should just sum them both. And, like, that's it. Right? In theory. Communism works. In theory. Say it with me. Um, Guess what? It's distorted. Of course it's distorted. That's okay. With the magic of tabbed browsing, we find the place. There's the place. Cool. Can record that whole thing. A wise man once said you should record a small part and test it first. And I'm going to do that. So, what I need to do is set this thing. I think I used to have to set the level to like half. Okay, let's test that.
Some in Coptic.
Oh, that's plenty hot. Cool. All right, let's go back a few seconds. I'm gonna turn it down just a tiny bit more. Not from here. From here. Yeah, like right at half. Okay. There we go. Okay. Did you guys ever see Prince of Darkness? It's a weird movie, man. It's really weird. It's really high concept. It's like devil, but it's like through time and shit, and it's so weird.
Do you feel it?
Yes, something.
Was
No effects.
some in Coptic,
There.
Greek, numbers?
Okay,
It's
so
not
we
easy
do a
to
couple
decipher.
things. First of all, I want to
The
cut out the
original
beginning.
text has been
Distorted?
rewritten, rewritten,
Oh, it didn't
writing
record the
upon
beginning.
writing,
Good.
sometimes 2 or 3 times, and improperly raised. Or may no longer be was written.
That's what I'm looking for. Just
erased.
weird shit, man.
Some
Min- I given the real here 2 or 3 times.
Okay, now what I want to do is find like the really peaky resonant frequencies.
2 or 3 times. I given on earlier.
Right there.
Writing.
what is it?
Here really erased. Underneath.
So we can pull out a little bit of the lows from the source, which is nice. So now we've just got these weird fucking like what? I want even less of that. That's like the stutter slicey guy.
What is it?
A secret that can no longer be kept, given longer be kept.
Yes. A secret that can no longer be kept.
Feel it.
Something.
Okay, we're gonna give this guy some filter in also. And then attach him to the joystick. Okay, and then obviously we're gonna have sea legs on that also. Okay, I kind of think now would be a good time to start throwing things together. Maybe. Man, I feel like at least one more voice would be good. But what style? Oh, the other thing I haven't even thought about yet is like changing chords and stuff. I'm gonna get that going really, really, really quick because that's easy. I'm gonna whip that. Excuse me while I whip this out. Okay, so we are going down. Yeah, that should be enough. So now, oh, you're not synchronized again, you dickhead. Now you are. After it got the reset command, which, by the way, is being generated by the vector, and it kind of doesn't need to be anymore. I should make one I should make one from the constellation. Actually, that should be my reset. Save myself a part on the vector. Yeah, let's get at least one more part, maybe 2. I was thinking a swelling bass part kind of a thing. But this is not going to be good for a melodizer to do. No, this has got to be just a standard part here. So let's just bite the bullet and hang the big ol' honking cables all up in my grill. But this is already like hooked up and ready to go. The only reason you're there is because you were expensive. Yeah, that's right. Just requires its own like power amp. It's kind of annoying. Module is just too fucking quiet. The Deckard's voice, that is. Okay, so let's think here. What do I want this guy to do? This is part 5, yes. So half notes? That would be cool. Where you at? There you are. No delay. Shut up. Okay. Okay. Longer decay time. And then attack time on the envelope or the amp. That's only going to work if I turn my gate length way up. So let's do that. See, that's too long. I kill you! But that's okay. We can adjust that. Okay, now I also want more. Now, is that even low pass filter, low resonance? Okay. Okay. All right, so you know, it's a thing. Put a little filter attack time. That's a little nicer. It's still weak. The output is just... let's go down an octave, though. Yeah. Okay, so now we put it through the reverb. This is my favorite algorithm on the ZDSP, is just the plate on that Valhalla one. It's a really, really, really nice sounding reverb. It's great. Okay, now, I mean, frankly, it's still too quiet. But here's the thing: if you activate the square wave, let's activate the square wave. It gets a lot nicer. And then we can have some LFO do things to the PWM. You know? You got that going for you, huh? There we go. Thicken it up. All right, now we have to vary that sequence because that will drive everybody crazy. All right, first of all, let's do a thing. Let's make it... Here's an easy trick for you. I just made it 16 long. Okay? And what that did was basically gave me a whole bunch of gates on D. I'm glad I looked. Otherwise I would have been like, where's that freaking note coming from? Ah! Okay. Yeah. So now I have another 8 steps, so it only plays every other time, basically. Okay, so what I want to do is do maybe like a transposition on the last 2 notes. Like instead of boom, 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 maybe a boom, 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 boom. Like boom, 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 boom. That would be cool. Go like way up to E. So the A goes up to an E, so it goes up a 5th. And then it goes up to 2 half steps. Okay, so probability-wise, we're going to go 100%, 100%. Type. This guy goes up a 5th, so plus 7. And then this guy goes up 2 half steps. And then what we do is we put it on a pattern. I think every 8 will probably do it because it's only playing every other one. Let's try it on 4 first. I can't put it on even and odds because it's playing every, you know... But I kind of don't want it every other time. And it's going to be forever because now it has to cycle all the way back around. And we have to let it. We have to let it. Because the timer works on its own. Let's see. If it does it this time... Yeah, well, I like the changing the direction of those notes. That does a lot, you know. It changes... It's something with our brain perceives things, you know. It just goes... Okay. Now, it hasn't done it yet at all. Now, what leads me to think it's never going to is because every 4 measures... it's not playing. So I think I have to change this to 8. And that's the max that I can do it. Otherwise, I would just do a stock 50% chance that it does that. And that's actually cool. Yeah, it's still not going to do it. Okay, so let's do the 50% chance thing. Because what that'll do is just randomize both halves of that melody. And then here's what we do. For the first 3 notes, I'm going to put like a 25% probability of transposing up X amount. It did it! Good job, buddy! Okay, it's time to start putting all this stuff together because we're already at the 2 hour mark. And we need to increase our state azure style lighting. It's always a good idea. But now, mit video effect. Which means if you are photosensitive, look away, oh God, look away. Look away. Ooh, this one's camera enabled. Means theoretically, you should, but you don't. Huh. Well, that's disappointing. It's the camera has been mutated so far that you can't see it anymore. But anyways, I'm going to just start throwing things together here.
can no longer be kept. Do you feel it leave? Do you feel it?
Yes.
Was Coptic, what can you come in Coptic? Greek numbers. It's not easy to decipher. The original text has been distorted over the years.
Yep. I kind of missed one thing. I could have had a little like a chordy voice almost. That would have been kind of cool. Hmm. I don't know. It was all right. Joystick was fun. Joystick was a lot of fun. Yeah. So I'm out of here. I may not be streaming Friday or Sunday. I don't know. That's the thing, you know? It's a big festival here, and everybody's taken over, and there's like, it's insane. So, yeah. Just getting a car close here might be an issue. So, you know, you do what you do. Do what you can.